So apparently, you guys, we have some YSL updates.
Oh yes, we I saw a video about that today.
Niggas is not taking pleas, and then niggas is taking pleas, and
right. So first off, like the two guys who didn't take the plea, they're dumb motherfuckers, right? And here's why: if I'm them, and like I take a look at the media and I see Whack 100 saying, "Yo, Young Thug folks told me that Young Thug told his brother to take this plea and come out." Right?
How are they going to look at the media? They're in jail.
Well, here, right? But like, my whole thing is this, right?
No, you can for sure get media in jail. Yeah, fools got cell phones.
Yeah. I know though that like Young Thug is telling his brother to save himself and take the plea deal and go home. I'm finna sit in jail after you told your brother to take a plea deal? Nigga, you crazy. Bro, you doing 100 years behind me, bro. 50. I'm taking that plea deal, and I'm telling if you told your brother to take it too.
Well, the nature of every...
Yeah, exactly. Come on, bro.
It depends. The nature of every plea deal is different, though. It depends. There's not just like one blanket thing.
So,
you know, everybody's situation do be different depending on your priors.
His own brother say, yo, YSL's a gang. I agree. YSL must, and he ran down the same shit Gunna ran down through, right? But we say Gunna a rat, but Young Thug telling his brother to save himself, but now have an issue with other YSL members saving themselves. Fuck out of here, bro. Take them plea deals. Have niggas do 100 years if you got niggas gotta do 100 years, bro. You feel me? I'm taking it.
Look at the other. Let's just unpack the other indictments of a similar nature, the other RICOs within hip hop culture. Obviously, the most recent one prior to this was the whole Tekashi 6ix9ine thing, right? Like, he wound up singing enough to bury all of them.
Of course.
So no one else needed to rat at that point. He literally, it was all on the shoulders of his snitching, right?
Yeah.
Now, prior to that, you had GS9, the whole Bobby Shmurda thing, right? They all stood tall.
Yeah, they did.
So much respect for those guys.
Did.
There's dudes doing fuck football numbers. They're doing hockey numbers.
They're never getting out.
They're what's the guy? A-Rod, Rasha, like all them. There's dudes that are just buried. And are never going to see the light of day. And Bobby he had the opportunity to snitch. And he wound up taking more time. Like he did the complete opposite. Now, obviously, to the extreme detriment of his career, but he's now out. He's young enough as where he's going to live
Rowdy
a
kept
fruitful
it shut.
life.
Rowdy,
yes, big respect to them. This whole scenario here it's really unfortunate that one of the greatest creative talents of this generation and beyond, one of the most influential artists we've ever seen,
of course,
Young Thug, is possibly, most likely at this point, never going to see the light of day.
Wait, when you say that it's unfortunate, here, for example, right? So there was my favorite artist called Vybz Kartel, right?
I love Vybz Kartel.
Bro, I shed tears. I'm talking about I broke down and shed tears in like saying, yo,
I didn't know you was a dance hall guy.
Yeah, right. Saying, yo, like Vybz Kartel is like never coming out. But once I got older and said, damn, bro, like, and he's on camera doing what? Right? Wait, pause. But like, there's like, and he killed that person over like a gun being stolen? Really? As an adult, after I realized, okay, hey, he was a real degenerate individual. No, fuck him, keep him in jail, right? So for Young Thug, again, if they're saying, yo, like, we can give everybody else a plea demeaning, bro, even if you're the shooter, we're not even concerned with you being a shooter because we know that somebody told you to pull that trigger.
Yeah.
And Young Thug was that person, and he's being like linked to like at least one murder right now. Nah,
and
come on, bro.
I agree with you because here's the main thing. If we saw that Young Thug was in jail right now because of charges that he had before he became famous, rich, and successful, right?
Yeah.
These are all things he was doing while he was incredibly, like you're saying, one of the most influential, one of the most popular artists. He's making so much money. And he's still committing crimes and doing all this shady stuff. It's like, bro, get something better to do, man.
Hey,
if you're so successful, stop putting you, your family, your friends, and everyone at risk to do some like little things. It's like, bro, you're making money and you're successful already.
It's very easy for us to sit back and try to. We don't know the intricacies of his life. We don't know what's going on with him. Like,
rap shit. I don't know if you've seen old videos of Young Thug back then before he really took off. He was like in the slums.
I know, and that's what I'm saying.
Everybody had guns.
I seen those images. And I'm saying if he had done something during those times, and it was like now he's getting charged for it, whatever. So may it be. But like if you're rich and successful, and then one of your old enemies fucking tries to shoot a gun at your car, I'm calling the police and I'm going like, guys, this fucking idiot just tried to shoot at my car. Arrest him. I'm rich and successful. I'm not gonna go send my goons to go shoot up his house now and get revenge. And it's like, dude. And then one of my homies needs a job, so I'm gonna give him money to start selling drugs. It's like, dude, no. It's like
Yeah, bro, listen,
he had the option to do better.
More positive about it.
You guys are talking about this in a very logical manner, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
But like the circumstances he comes from, that's not an option for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
No. Wait. Again, no, but again, and Young Thug is like big enough to where he could have made like look. So like where I feel like the hood went wrong, where like niggas really became retarded and stupid when the baseline for snitching went from if you signed up to be a part of this crime, don't testify, don't tell to if you are the victim of a crime, even though you a street nigga. If you are a reformed street nigga and you still a victim of a crime, you can't tell the police. That's retarded.
I mean, but if you're not abiding by those rules, then you can. So it doesn't really matter.
What?
But if like you can, if you're a civilian and you're a victim of a crime, by all means, go to the police if that's your prerogative. You know what I mean? If that's what you choose to do. If you put trust and faith in the judicial system and the police force and things like that, go right ahead. But they told Gunna though again. But they told Gunna that he's a snitch and like he's a rat. But Gunna, as far as I know, from like those again, there was an 80-something page indictment, and his crime was Gunna claims a Crip set. Yeah. He claims a Crip set.
Yeah.
He's signed to a label that's been an alleged criminal organization.
Of course.
He raps about this lifestyle, and the way that he moves is benefited from the actions of other people doing criminal acts.
Yeah.
He needs to keep his fucking mouth shut in those scenarios. If not, he's a fucking rat.
Right? If the street niggas can't have it both ways, meaning, right, when they say, listen, man, all gangs are not criminal organizations. We're not out here doing crimes, right? That they play mental gymnastics, because again, only 10% of the hood are criminals, but they play mental gymnastics with 90% of us, meaning they gonna tell you, bro, a gang don't mean that you are a criminal, no. But then when Gunna tell us, you are part of this criminal organization, nigga, what you doing? Now, it can be both ways. Are all gangs bad? Do we disavow all gangs? Or do some gangs have exceptions and niggas can be a part of gangs and still live productive and conducive lifestyles? Which one is it for niggas?
Well, if there's a difference between being a part of a gang and being an active gang member.
Of course.
Being an active gang member entails actively seeking out your enemies, selling, being on the block.
That active changes everything.
Yeah, there's a complete difference.
Gunna was not, yes, again, I agree with that, right? But Gunna, again, there's no like long ass rap sheet of Gunna actively going to different hoods like YSL Lucci and slide on ops and popping ops. Gunna was for the most part a fucking rapper.
Yeah,
but
associate
but hood niggas did mental gymnastics and say, Gunna cannot tell why, because these niggas are lead at mental gymnastics.
No, because he's still pushing that line. He's still portraying that
He's
image
a
to a
rapper.
degree. Then he should be Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, and think about what he raps about. What he's saying in his raps.
He should be Chance the Rapper. He should be J. Cole. If he wants to be a civilian, you can't you can't dabble in that lifestyle and try to portray it, and then when it comes down to it, not stand tall.
Facts.
I'm not gonna hold him to that, right? Because I don't hold this white author, right? This white fucking author from fucking West Fargo, North Dakota, who makes mad books about serial killing, popping niggas, shooting niggas, right? She's benefiting from violence as well. So I'm not gonna hold the black creative artist who is making music about shit that he already experienced and shit that he grew up watching. I'm not gonna hold him to the standard saying, bro, just because you make music about this shit, you now have to hold your life to those same standards.
You know what the difference is, though? The difference is that author is not portraying that. What that author is doing is talking about violent acts. But whether or not they're glorifying is not portraying themselves as being a part.
Yeah.